My name is Dan Elliott, and I'm the Vice President of Operations for Boshart Engineering. We're an engineering company that's building a high-performance car, so we know how to build the car, and now we just got to drive the car, and we're going to be out front.
Chip Doden, Boshart Engineering, project engineer. Rally is going as fast as you can in a production-based car, trying to keep the car on the road and away from the trees. I've got a role as a co-driver, trying to keep straight with the route book, which one you need to call out next. In 30, double caution pothole, in 10, hairpin right.
My name's Dean Schlingman. I'm project engineer at Boshart Engineering. To this point, I've been involved with off-road truck racing, one of those being the Baja 1000. And we ended up winning the competition, built the car from scratch in about 12 days. That's our claim to fame right now.
We're starting with a 2-liter, 127 horsepower baseline Suzuki Reno. The first thing we did was strip the entire car out. We started putting the roll cage in, putting the seats in.
We're kind of taking the conservative road at first, learn a little bit about the chassis, learn a little bit about the driver, and then we'll turbocharge the hell out of it.
I was involved with building the car, so I purposely put the seat back farther, put the steering wheel up higher.
He's a young guy and he's aggressive. He's an engineer, so he also understands how to build the car that's kind of fit with him.
I mean, how much better could you have it that your hobby is now your profession?
My name is Dimitri Ozago. I'm part of the pit crew of Boshart Motorsports. I know every nut and bolt in this vehicle. We've been testing these vehicles for a couple of years now. You don't find rally teams out there that have engineers, technicians, and a company like Boshart Engineering.
We're an engineering company, so we're going to take a different approach to the vehicle. We're going to actually try to tune the car for the driver, help him to go fast. I mean, that's the goal, right? With the turbocharger, when you're on them hard, and you hear the blow-off valve, that's awesome.
We've already begun to develop some relationships with aftermarket vendors as well as service groups.
A long-term benefit to the sponsors is they're getting on with a team that's motivated about winning, motivated about being out there and completing the race. People are going to buy the product when they see it on the car. If it can hold up 100 miles an hour on a dirt road and jumping 40 feet, it's going to hold up when I'm driving to work or whatever.
We want to see what the weak points are. We want to see if the struts are going to shoot out of the strut tower.
We want to do something different than what everybody else is doing. Not only for Boshart, but for our sponsors.
This is not a car I would take my mom in.
Drive it like you stole it.
Definitely not for the weak at foot.
You don't necessarily know what's going to happen next, but you like to think that you're completely in control.